So guys, this is how the Tableau interface look like when you open the Tableau. So this has the three sections, which is connect and open and discover. And if you see in this open section, these are oscillators, which is nothing but these are the default Tableau worksheets. Okay, and in this section here you can see in this space you will have the saved worksheets, like whatever the work done by you in Tableau, so those worksheets will be saved here. So this is the connect section where you can connect for the data and the files and the server. And if you want to connect to the like Tableau servers, you can choose this, or if you want to connect to any files like Microsoft Excel or text file or any PDF and many more other, you can use these options. And if you click more, you will have the some other files also. And if you want to connect to the servers, we have many options to connect to the servers like Azure SQL database, and you can see MySQL database, MongoDB and PostgreSQL and Salesforce, and you have this SAP database also. You have many more options to connect, and JDBC and ODBC. So whatever the database, like whatever the server you want to connect with, you can go with this to a server and search in this. You will find, if you find that, then you can able to connect with that server. For example, I want MySQL. See, already it is here. Just click that and go and connect with it. For example, if you want to connect with the Microsoft Excel, just click it here. And one thing, if you want to connect with the CSV files, go with the text file option. Now I'll give you some example regarding the Microsoft Excel. Before getting into this, I'll show you this sample one. So we have this Excel file, which is sample superstore, which is the Tableau repository. While downloading the Tableau, you will get it in your documents and then my Tableau repository folder, and in that you will have Datasource. I'll show you Datasource, and then your version, and then this, and then you will have sample superstore Excel worksheet. So to this I will connect. Whoever you will install the Tableau, you will get this data sources files. So here we will connect with the Microsoft Excel. So let me open this sample superstore. In this we have the three worksheets. Okay, in this Excel file we have the three worksheets, which is orders, people, and another one is returns. So let us connect with that file. Go with the Microsoft Excel and here that location and choose that file, and here you don't have the access to the other files, just you need to select the Excel workbook only. Just click open. So this is how it looks like when you connect to the data source. So here you can see sample superstore and Microsoft Excel file, which is Microsoft Excel file, and you can change this also, this name, and you can use the data interpreter. About this I'll tell you in the next coming videos. So now see here, orders, people, returns. So these are the three worksheets which are in the Excel file. So that's why we have three worksheets here in the table format. So whatever the worksheet or whatever the table that you want to use it, just drag it here. See here you can see drag tables here. Whatever the table that you want to use, just drag it here. See, now I want to use the orders table, so that's why I have dragged it here. Now here you can see this is the orders table, which has 21 fields, means 21 columns, and 10,194 rows of information in the table. Which table? Orders table. So this is the metadata. Okay, here you can see which type, field name, physical table, and remote field. So this indicates the type. So this is the number decimal type. By default it will consider the data type, and if you want to change, you can also change it. And the field name is profit. Let us see, somewhere it is here. Yeah, here profit, which is orders table, and remote field is profit. You can see all the columns here: row ID, orders, and row ID. So row ID is by default the numbered decimal, so this indicate it is numbered decimal. So if you don't need this metadata information, you can close this like this. So this is the complete table, okay? And if you want to get like more rows, you can choose that here, then you will get 1000 rows. So if I say again 10,000 rows, then you will get the 10,000 rows. If your information has 10,000 rows, then you will definitely get it. If I say more than that, you will get the complete rows, because you don't have, I think, yeah, it's 10,000. And if I give 1 lakh, so it will give you the complete information. But actually what it is, here you don't have more than 1 lakh, more than 10,000, but what I gave is 1 lakh. So what it did is, it considered it as just 10,000 and it gave us these rows. Now let me give some 20,000. Now it took by default as 10,000, okay? So this is the complete table information. So now you can close it like that, and just see here, go to the worksheet. So this is the worksheet. You can change the name of this worksheet by clicking it here, double tap, okay? Change, like I'll give it as worksheet 1. Just I'm going to give the basics of Tableau in this video, and if you want the another worksheet, then just click it here, okay? And if you want another worksheet, just click it here, new worksheet, okay? Like that you will get many worksheets. So in this worksheet, you can see here the table, and which is the orders table of sample superstore file, okay? And all these are the columns of the given table. So here you can see, here it is a line separating some of the fields on the upper and some of the fields in the lower section. So the fields which are above this line are measures. Those all are dimensions. So the upper fields are dimensions, and these all are measures, okay? So just see here, when I'm dragging, you can see here the line indicates here all the upper or dimensions, and all the below the line of measures, okay? So like this. So here let us see how to save a file. So just click here and go with the save as, then type your file name, which I'll give it as worksheet 1, and just save it. Whatever the location you want, just save it there. And here you have the two options to save, like one is Tableau workbook and another is Tableau packaged workbook. So if you take it as extension of TWD, then just your data visualization will be saved, okay? So if you want to share this, your data visualization, to some other persons, and they can interact with your data visualizations, so what happens is, when you send them only .twd, they cannot interact with your visualizations, right? Because they don't have any file which you have used in data visualization. So that's why we will go with Tableau packaged workbook extension to save, so that while you are sharing your file, they will get the data sources in that, okay? So this packaged workbook will contain your data visualizations and whatever the files that you have used in the data visualization, so that whenever you share this file to them, they can interact with that, because it consists of the data sources files also, right? So that why it becomes easy to them to interact with that. So whenever you want to share or you want to make the user interact with that, you can go with the Tableau package workbook. So otherwise, whenever you want to practice or make some data visualizations, then it's good to go with Tableau workbook. Okay, just click save. Okay, just go with the any other location and save it. So this is how to save a file. Now here we have the show me panel. Okay, so we have different types of charts, graphs, plots here. So all this will be discussed in the coming videos. So let me draw some chart. Okay, let me draw a pie chart. So if I keep the cursor here, for pie charts it is, see, for in the down here you will get the information regarding that chart. When I keep the cursor on that, for pie charts, try one or more dimensions, one or two measures. So already I told you what are dimensions and what are measures. So to draw a pie chart you need one or more dimensions. Okay, so already the category is dimension, and what I need one or two measures. So let's go with profit here. So now here you can see this is highlighted because you can use this as the your chart here. Once I click this, you will get the pie chart. Okay, but I can say this view is very small, right? So for that you can select here fit width and fit height, or you can go with enter view. Okay, if you feel this is very small, then go with size, and if you increase the size here it will get increase. Okay, this is enough, right? Okay, by simply watching at this graph you are unable to estimate what actually is going here. This color indicates furniture, and this is office supplies, this, and this is technology. But if you have the labels here, so it is easy to identify what actually is in the sheet, right? So for that I'm using this show mark labels. Okay, so here profit and here profit. So now this is also not good, right? So I will use the category into this text label. So now I got technology, furniture, office supplies, right? Now again I need this profit as the label. Yeah, you can see now I got the sum of the profit, like the sum of the profit in technology field is like 1,46,000 some etc. So now this is giving some a clear idea based on these labels. So now you learn how to give the labels for the worksheet. For example, if you don't want this profit here, just remove. See here, this is text label and sum of profit, just drag it out. And if you also don't want the technology, category, just drop it out. Okay, and if you want to change, you can change the entire view of the worksheet using this box. So I hope you learned some information from this video, and in the coming videos we will learn a lot more regarding the Tableau. And thank you for watching, and if you have any doubts regarding this session, please let me know in the comment section.